Vrittayah Panchatayah Klishta Aklishtaha. A very, very important sutra for us to understand about the fundamentals of Vritti, Chitta Vritti. Because unless we understand what is Chitta Vritti and how does it function and what is the reason for this Chitta Vritti, we will not be able to control it. And control of Chitta Vritti, stoppage of Chitta Vritti is Samadhi. So, we must understand the basis of Chitta Vritti. In this sutra, Maharishi Patanjali says, Vrittayah Panchatayah. There are 5 vrittis, and each of these vrittis are either klishta or aklishta. So, in this sutra, we must focus to understand what is klishta and what is aklishta. The Panchatayya, the 5 vrittis, Praman, Viparya, Vikalpa, Nidra, Smriti, I have discussed so many times in my channel. But the basis of this vrittis, this Panchatayya, Klishta, Aklishta, we must understand what is Klishta and what is Aklishta first. I think I have not made a separate video on Klishta and Aklishta Vritti. Yesterday I was reading the sutra, then I remembered, I thought of reading it thoroughly and making a video. What is Klishta Vritti? What is Aklishta Vritti? Maharishi Vyas Muni in his Bhashya says, Klesha Hetukaha Klishtaha. Hetu means Karan. The Vritti, a base of the Vritti, if it is Klesha, then it is called as Klishta Vritti. Base of any Vritti. Vritti means Vyapar. Vritti means the business or the activity of the mind. In Hindi we can say Vyapar. If the Vritti is based on Kleshas, then it is called as Klishta Vritti. What are the Kleshas? The Pancha Kleshas. Avidya, Asmita, Rag, Dvesh, Abhinivesh. If our Vritti is based on Pancha Klesha, then it is called as Klishta Vritti. And further, Vyasmuni says, Karma Shaya Prachaya Kshetri Bhutaha. So when the Vritti is there, what will happen when there is a Klishta Vritti? When the base of our Vritti is Avidya, Klesha, we will do karma, we will do some karma. And when we do some karma in that Vritti, then what will happen? Karma Shaya will be formed. So most important for our bondage is Karma Shaya. When we do any karma in the impact of Kleshas, or in the impact of avidya, we will get into bondage. So karma itself is not bondage. The base of karma is klesha. If the base of the karma is klesha, and based on that klesha there is a vritti in our chitta, and based on that vritti we are doing a karma, then the karma shaya is formed. When the karma shaya is formed, the result of that karma also will be formed automatically. When we do any karma, the result will have to be borne by us, either tomorrow or in future. Either immediately or in future. Some karmas the results are very immediate. Some karmas the results are in thousands of janmas. So, base of the karma, if it is klishta vritti, then the karma shaya is formed. And for klishta vritti, the base is klesha. That's why it is called as klishta vritti. And klishta vritti does not necessarily mean dukh dene wali. There are many people, almost all the people in this world, whoever is happy or sad is based on the klishta vritti only. Most of us are in avidya. Even a person in avidya, he seemed to be happy, right? He enjoys his life. So klishta vritti does not mean it will always give dukh. It will give sukh also. But that sukh ke piche dukh chupa hua hai, that we don't understand. There is a dukh hidden behind the sukh, that we don't understand now. But temporarily, I am indulged in Kam, Krodh, Madlobh, Ahankar. I am getting happiness. When I am indulged in sensuality, I am getting happiness, immediate indri sukh. But later on I will get dukh, that's a different thing. So immediate happiness, for immediate happiness I am doing some karma, and reason for doing that karma is vritti, and reason for that vritti is avidya, then it is called as klishta vritti. And also, when you do sakam karma, when you do any karma which is sakam karma, even punya karma, we do many punya karmas based on sakamta. Nishkam bhavana se doing karma is not easy. So whenever we do sakam karma, please understand you are doing sakam karma because of avidya only. So that the vritti which is inside your chitta at that point of time is called as klishta vritti. Even when you are serving an acharya, for example, a samadhist yogi is there, and you are doing service to that acharya, but you are having sakam bhavana, then it is called as the vritti is called as klishta vritti, because you are having sakamta in your seva. Very, very important to understand. So, klesha hetukaha klishtaha. When there is a klesh hetu means karan. When the reason for your vritti is klesh, then it is called as klishta. And when the klishta is existing, klishta vritti is existing, we will do karma, and that karma will be formed as karmashaya. And when there is a karmashaya means the karma is deposited in our bank, and then we have to reap the results at one point of time. So first understanding klishta vritti. How to avoid klishta vritti, how to go to aklishta vritti is a separate discussion. Maybe some indications will come in this sutra. And further Maharishi Vyas says, Kyati Vishaya Aklishtaha. Kyati means Vivek Kyati. Sattva Purush Anyata Kyati. That sentence Sattva Purush Anyata Kyati will come in the previous sutra. So Vyas Muni says, if your vritti is based on Kyati, if there is a vritti inside your chitta which is based on Vivek, then it is called as Aklishta vritti. So in short, Gyan, Vairagya, Dharma or Moksha. The Aklishta vritti will take us towards Gyan, it will take us towards Vairagya, it will take us towards the Dharmic Marg, and it will take us towards Moksha. Because the base of the vritti is Khyati, Vivek Gyan. Because of the Vivek Gyan, the vritti is formed inside me, and I do my karma based on that Vivek Gyan. So in that case, what happens? In that case, Guna Adhikara Virodinyo. Then we will do activities against the three gunas. Against the three gunas means three guna prakriti. The chit is also made from three guna. So Guna Adhikara Virodhi. What is the adhikara of our chitta? One of the prime adhikara of chitta, Paramatma has made the chitta, is either bhog or apavarga. So every day in our life we are doing bhog karma. So adhikar of our chitta or adhikar of the three guna is bhog, and bhog virodhi. Because of the vivek gyan, the vritti is formed inside us, and then that vritti will oppose the gunas. The vritti will oppose the tendency to get trapped into maya, tendency to get trapped into avidya and bondage. Then it is called as aklishta vritti. And in aklishta vritti, when we do karma, we will do nishkam karma normally. Whenever there is sakamta, then it is called as klishta vritti. So in aklishta vritti, we will start doing nishkam karma, and whenever we do nishkam karma itself is shubh karma only. Whenever we do nishkam bhavana means what? Expecting the result from Paramatma for moksha is called as nishkamta. I do name jap. I am not doing name jap and Gayatri Mantra Homa or daily Agnihotra for getting materialistic benefit. I am doing it for attaining moksha. Then it is called as nishkam karma. Because of the impact of aklishta vritti. When I am serving my acharya, who is a samadhist yogi, the expectation inside me towards the service is, I am saying to my acharya inside my mind that I am in your feet, acharya. I am doing service to you. Just to give me moksha. I don't want any materialistic benefit. If I have this bhavana inside me, then this bhavana is nishkam bhavana. So because of no avidya present inside our chitta, we will exhibit this kind of qualities, which is nishkamta, and then it will take us to moksha. So kyati vishaya aklishtaha, guna adhikara virodinyo aklishtaha. So trigunatmak chit, trigunatmak prakriti, the aklishta vritti is against it. Very, very important. And further, klishta pravaha patita api aklishtaha. Most important to understand. Klishta Vritti and Aklishta Vritti, although it appears to be opposite, one cannot destroy others. Pravaha, the river is flowing. The Klishta Pravaha, Klishta river is flowing. That means I am indulged in my life is full of avidya. My life is full of kam krodh madlobh ahankar. My life is full of enjoyments. My life is full of sakam bhavana. Right? Even in that pravaha means with extreme force I am doing all the avidya janak activities. Even in that case also, api aklishtaha, the aklishta vritti, one or two vritti, suppose there is a small vairagya inside me. There is a small gyan inside me. That gyan will not get destroyed by this pravaha. That gyan will remain. Like, just to understand, the water is flowing. In the flowing river or even in the sea, the water is fastly flow. The water is going from one shore to another shore. In that river also, if there is a wooden stick in the river, the wooden stick will remain always wood only. It will not become water. So Klishta Vritti and Aklishta Vritti will not destroy each other. So even in the Klishta Pravaha, Aklishta can exist and vice versa. So a person is a tapasvi, he is doing nishkam karma, even for them also suddenly, sakam bhavana can come. Even they will also get sometimes trapped into momamta. Even they can also sometimes trap into avidya. Because Dagdha Bij Avastha has not, because Samadhi has not happened. They are in the process of moksha. They are doing everyday tapasya. They are very nice people. They have Aklishta Vritti inside them. Suddenly they may do some activity which is adharmic activity. Suddenly, because of the presence of Klishta Vritti. So, Klishta Pravaha Patita Aklishta. Api Aklishta. Aklishta can exist even in Klishta and vice versa. Pravaha may, even in that force. This we must understand. And further, Klishta Chidreshu Api Aklishta Bhavanti. Cycle tire is there. You would have seen the cycle tire with the tube inside. The cycle tire has a crack in the cycle. The tire has a small crack. From inside, the tube will come outside. If you would have seen in the olden days when I used to drive bicycle, sometimes my tire is worn out or there is a small hole in the tire. From inside, the tube will come out. So that's what here it says, Klishta Chidreshu Api Aklishta. When the Klishta Chidre means when there is a smallest gap in the Klishta Pravaha, in our life, whenever there is a reduction of Klishta, the Aklishta will wake and show their face. Even a person who is a papi insan, sometimes he will speak with vairagya. This is the indication. Klishta Chidreshu. Chidreshu means nashona. When the Klishta gets nash, Aklishta will open up. And when Aklishta gets nash, Klishta will open up. So this is a continuous cycle. Klishta Chidreshu Api Aklishta Bhavanti. Aklishta Chidreshu Klishta Iti. So these are to be understood very carefully. Remember what is Klishta? When the base of any vritti is avidya, it is called as Klishta Vritti. When the base of any vritti is Vivek Kyati, it is called as Aklishta Vritti. So, and further he says, Tata Jatiyakaha Sanskara. Very, very important. From vritti, sanskar is happening. Sanskar means impressions in the mind, impressions in the chitta. When there is a klishta vritti, when I am doing any activity based on my klishta vritti, my chitta will get sanskar of klishta. When I am doing any activity based on aklishta vritti, my chitta will get sanskar of aklishta. So from vritti, sanskar is formed. Again from sanskar, vritti will be formed. That's why if I am a adharmic person in this life, in my next life also I will be adharmic mostly. Because my sanskar is adharmic. If I am doing my thinking is adharma, my thinking is Kam Krodh Madlobh Ahankar, the sanskar in my chitta is also adharma, is also Kam Krodh Madlobh Ahankar. and from vritti sanskar is made, again from sanskar vritti is made. Like the CD is there. I'm listening to a CD, Ustad Sabari Khan. Whatever is there inside the CD, which is not in the sound form, it is impregnated in the CD, the same thing will come out. Similarly, whatever is there in the sanskar, the same thing will come out. If I am having more of aklishta activity, my sanskar will be good. Based on my good sanskar, I will do good vritti. There will be good vritti, and based on good vritti, I will do good karma, and vice versa. That's what he says. Tata jati yakaha sanskara vritti bireva kriyante sanskaraischa vritti iti. From sanskar vritti, from vritti sanskar. And this cycle is anadi. Evam vritti sanskara chakram anisham avartate. Anisham means it does not get destroyed. Vritti says sanskar, sanskar says vritti. So the more we have aklishta vritti inside us, the more aklishta sanskar will happen. The more vairagya sanskar will happen. The more viveka sanskar will be there in our chitta. So we will do vivek activities. We will do activities with vairagya. We will do activities based on dharma. We will do activities for moksha and vice versa. So that's what vritti sanskara chakram anisham vartate. Avartate. It's anisha. It's not destroyed only. When there is a vritti, there will be sanskar. So yogas chitta vritti nirodha, to completely destroy the vritti, what should happen? We should destroy the sanskar also. When there is no sanskar, vritti cannot happen. When there is no vritti, sanskar cannot happen. So we must go to that state. That's called as Dagda Bij Avastha. Final stage of Samadhi. Dagda Bij means the sanskar cannot, the yogi will go to such an extent of knowledge. He will destroy the bij. He will destroy the root of sanskar. He will destroy the root of vritti. So vritti also will stop, and sanskar also will stop. And after that, even there is a vritti that is existing, that vritti cannot get into sanskar because Dagda Bij ho gaya. Dagda Bij means burnt. The bhumi, like there is a seed. If you burn the seed, you take a mango seed or any seed, you burn the seed and then harvest in the farm, never it will grow. Never it will grow. 100 years, 1000 years, 10,000 years, 1 lakh years also it will not grow. Because Dagda Bij, it is burnt. Similarly, the yogi will burn all his sanskars, and then he will burn the root so much that there is no possibility of sanskar in future. So that means even a yogi has smriti vritti, he has nidra vritti, he sleeps in the night. A yogi remembers things. These are chitta vrittis. The vritti is existing, but sanskar is not formed. That is Dagda Bij Avastha. That is the last stage, which I am not eligible to explain, but when we read Yoga Darshan, we can understand there are techniques to go and attain there. So here Maharishi Vyas says, vritti sanskara chakram anisham avartate tadevam bhutam chittam avasita adhikaram atmakalpena vyavatishtate pralayam va gacchati iti. What happens at that point of time? Tadevam bhutam chittam. When the chit attains to that state where it is in Dagda Bij Avastha, the sanskars are killed, the chit is in Dagda Bij, the sanskar and Dagda Bij. When the chit reaches that stage, the chit becomes so pure that chit becomes like Atma only. The chit will become so pure that chit will become like Jivatma, so pure. And after that stage, the chittam pralayam va gacchati iti. The chit will go into pralaya. That means the person, the yogi will attain moksha. He will, after he dies, the yogi will go into moksha. The chitta will go into pralaya, because he has gone to that state. He has broken the cycle of sanskar, vritti and sanskar. He has gone to that state where tadevam bhutam chittam. इस प्रकार से वृत्ति और संस्कार का चक्र सदैव चलता रहता है. इस प्रकार का वह समाप्त अधिकार. संस्कार are in Dagda Bij stage, and when the chit is in the samadhi avastha, in the final stage of samadhi, then chit atma ke tulya pavitra, the chit will become as pure as jivatma. होकर उसके बाद प्रलय को प्राप्त हो जाता है. उसके बाद the चित्त will go into prakriti after that. So this is the effect, this is the effect of studying Yoga Darshana, that by studying Yoga Darshana we must aim to achieve this state. For us to achieve this state, we must understand what is KLISHTA Vritti, because KLISHTA Vritti is responsible for bondage, AKLISHTA Vritti is responsible for liberation. So we must focus more on AKLISHTA. That how to focus more on AKLISHTA? By destroying avidya. How to destroy avidya? By learning Vidya. What is Vidya? Vedic knowledge. Just mere learning Vedas is not enough. We must practice Vedas in our life. Mere practicing means doing Nishkam Shubh Karma based on the Vedic knowledge. Serving the Acharya. Listening Vedas every day or as much as possible. Adopting Vedas knowledge. Chanting the name of Paramatma day in and day out. Dedicating our karmas Ishwar Pranidhan to Paramatma. Doing tapasya. Forbearing, that means titiksha. Whenever there is a loss or gain or pleasure or pain or heat or cold, forbearing all this duality in our life will put us as a tapasvi. Then doing everyday swadhyaya. When you do everyday swadhyaya, like I am doing swadhyaya here and I am trying to make a video, your vritti will slowly, you will get slowly the knowledge kyati vishaya. You will get kyati means vivek. You will slowly get vivek gyan. You will not get 100% viveka, but slowly the vivek gyan will happen. And when there is a vivek gyan, AKLISHTA Vritti will get formed. And when the AKLISHTA Vritti is there, we will do such karmas which will take us towards dharma and which will take us towards vairagya, which will take us towards moksha. So like that, slowly we must progress our life. But most important is to understand that KLISHTA will not destroy AKLISHTA and AKLISHTA will not destroy KLISHTA. Both can exist and will exist always. Unless and otherwise the Dagdha Bij Avastha is formed, 100% vrittis cannot be destroyed. 100% vrittis can be destroyed in Dagdha Bij Avastha, which is after tapaswadya, Ishwar Pranidhani, after years of tapasya, intense tapasya, one stage will come where Dagdha Bij Avastha will be there. At that stage, yogi will be doing all his activities. He will become a yogi, and yogi will eat, he will sleep, he will do pravachan also, he will remember things also, he will do adhyayan also, but there is vritti in his chitta, but there is no sanskar that is formed. So this is very, very important state. And that is the final aim. And after attaining this final aim, what happens to chitta? Chitta will become as pure as Jivatma. And after that yogi dies, the chitta will go into pralaya stage. It will go into prakriti. There is no work for that chitta. So Paramatma will convert that chitta into prakriti. That's it. So this we must understand. Most important thing. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.